The defence industry is one of our biggest customers, specifically in UK and also across Europe, and that's primarily because as the manufacturer we control the destiny of the product, therefore we can alter it to suit their requirements. So by and large, what makes it attractive in the defence industry is it's a commercial off-the-shelf product, but by the very nature of its manufacture, it's rugged, it's durable, but it's equally affordable in comparison to more bespoke solutions that the defence industry has historically purchased.
In the last 15 years, IT has had a greater effect on the military and its capability, I think, than really any other technology. Computer technology and IT now is embedded in really every facet of what the military does. And Toughbook have some very, very compelling solutions for that.
Essentially, the whole range of product lends itself to the defence industry, because you've got the field rugged products that where issues like digitisation of the battlefield or aircraft maintenance or helicopter maintenance can be addressed with products that are impervious to the ingress of dust, moisture, can be used in high or low temperature, salt water conditions, for example.
But basically, Toughbook can help everybody from, say, a logistics expert in the military delivering, say, supplies to the troops, to frontline engineers who want to do a survey on a structure or constructing something, all the way to the frontline soldier who might be, for example, wanting to see the output of a drone or control missiles or things like that.
In terms of where they're used elsewhere within UK MOD, as I said earlier on, they're used in maintenance situations, so for the work related to asset management of anything ranging from a spanner to a tank. They're used to support helicopter, aircraft maintenance, vehicle maintenance, all the things that support modern armed forces in the UK.
Panasonic Toughbooks are really the ideal tool for these types of environments. They allow military people anywhere to be able to access applications and data reliably and from, as I say, over really any network. They are compatible with the latest MIL standards for ruggedness, so they can operate in the Arctic or in the desert, or, for example, even in aircraft, they can survive decompression.
We have products that are mounted in tanks, in vehicles for explosives ordnance disposal projects. There are systems in place for the release of rations right the way through to munitions. The clients range from the special forces right the way through to the general areas of the Royal Air Force, Navy, Royal Navy and the Army itself. The MOD, and certainly in UK, has actually actively contributed towards the manufacturing process or the design process of the product. And in the early days of Toughbook, when CF25 was first issued, they actually took part in the design process of that particular product and successive generations of the product. Right the way through from the CF27 to the current CF30, we now have a removable hard disk as a direct result of the MOD in UK requesting that.
The world's military today can be, they used to be fighting wars, but actually now they could be peacekeeping, they could be doing search and rescue. But what's common amongst all those things is a greater and greater thirst for good information. Information is everything. If you're doing search and rescue, then that person's life depends upon good information of where to find them. If you're doing humanitarian missions, it allows you to maybe communicate with people better or gather intelligence better and communicate that around the military infrastructure.
What the UK MOD tend to love about the product is that they know that if they commit information at point A, they travel to point B, they know that they can retrieve that information because the reliability of the product is proven.
It's designed to be embedded in military environments and to give the personnel secure and rugged and reliable access to information to allow them to survey the battlefield, to make the right decisions, to control things. That's why the world's military depend on Toughbook.
Probably the best example that I've come across in UK of a almost bizarre example is one device being kicked out the back of a Chinook helicopter, but being retrieved and being capable of being put back into service and working. We do a lot of work with the support services that surround the supply of the product. So, for example, we've taken product back out of theatre, cleaned it, refurbished it, put it back into theatre. It's taken from dusty environments and hot environments and put back into those environments to be reused. There's anecdotal stuff that has arisen out of its usage in foreign climates where it's been rained upon very heavily, put out to dry and used in activity the following day.
Just 25 years ago, military personnel would have needed to carry with them arms, supplies, they would have needed some sort of transportation. But now, in the 21st century, information has become so critical on the battlefield that they need a new item with them, and that's really a Panasonic Toughbook.
It's a huge installed base in the defence industry in the UK. We work with some of the biggest service providers into the defence industry, BAE Systems, Thales, EDS Defence, all of whom are looking for reliable solutions to provide to their customers. And the Toughbook gives them just that.